Everyone, this is William Armstrong. I'm just going to be here with a video on a website on cbcnews.ca about Amazon. Family says Amazon shipped fake product, refuses refund until correct item return. Frustrating returns may be due to retail giants' layoffs and declining profit, specialist says. This article is published by Erica Johnson, CBC News, posted December 5th, 2022, and it was last updated December 5th, 2022. Amazon refused a $690 refund for a Calgary family who received a fake product, with the e-commerce giant denying compensation until they returned the real product, which was never received. Yikes. When Matthew Legault graduated from high school in June, his parents figured they would recognize his hard work by buying the parts he needed to build his own personal computer. They placed an order with Amazon and it arrived at their Calgary home quickly. But when Matthew opened the graphics card, a $690 part, he discovered the plastic casing had been hollowed out and filled with a putty-like substance to give it weight. Uh-oh. It was actually a bit of a shock, he said, and everything looked pretty official up to the point where I pulled it out and took a second look. The real shock came, though, when Matthew's father tried to get a refund. Francois Legault followed Amazon's return instructions and sent the item back expecting a refund. Instead, Amazon said in email there would be no refund until the correct item was shipped back. On top of that, the Amazon rep said the returned fake item had been thrown out to protect other employees. It was absurd, said Francois. It's just a piece of plastic, so I doubt there's any danger to their employees. And secondly, now they've destroyed the piece of evidence. Amazon repeatedly claimed it had shipped the correct item. Legault repeatedly explained he received he had received and returned a complete fake and attached photos to prove it. Telling customers the item that they returned has been disposed of is a great way for Amazon to end the conversation, said marketing specialist Mark Gordon, who coaches both small companies and big name multinationals interacting with customers. The fake graphics card filled with a putty-like substance to provide weight that Matthew says arrived from Amazon, submitted by Francois Legault. But that's impacting the quality of the service they provide. Service, Gordon says, may be affected as customers who flocked to online retailer during the pandemic return to brick and mortar stores, forcing Amazon to reorganize. They don't have the time or resources to deal with every customer complaint, every inquiry, every problem, said Gordon. They want this done and they want to move on to something else. In an email, Amazon's Canada spokesperson Rima Busapa said, not every returned product can or may legally be resold or donated for hygienic or product safety reasons. In those cases, we will recycle the products where possible. Slap in the face. Francois says his history with Amazon should have stood for something, as he's been a loyal customer for years and rarely returned anything. The box had obviously been tampered with, he said. We kind of expected that Amazon would have better quality controls, better product procedures to ensure that something like this doesn't happen. They're basically saying that we're trying to defraud them, said Francois. We've never had a pattern of returning things or anything of that nature. An Amazon rep had at one point said the decision was final. That's a little bit of a slap in the face, said Francois. They're basically shutting this down and saying that there's nothing else to discuss. Unfortunately, I beg to differ. After Go Public made inquiries, the company refunded Francois and apologized for taking almost 5 months to resolve the unfortunate incident. Amazon reported global layoffs in 2020 of over 386 billion US, a 38% increase over the previous year. It doubled its workforce between 2020 and 2021, rapidly expanded. But last year, growth was slower. A 22% increase over 2020, and growth for the current year is expected to be slower again, according to industry experts. Last month, Amazon confirmed it would be laying off some 10,000 employees worldwide. Here it shows Matthew games on the personal computer he built with parts ordered from Amazon. The Legaults eventually brought his graphics card from a local store. The returns customers make every day are a major expense for Amazon, Gordon says. Online retailers in general lose an average of 21% of a returned item's original value once costs for shipping, processing and restocking are factored in according to a U.S. study by Pitney Bowes earlier this year. GoPublic asked what percentage of orders were returned last year, but Basapa wrote that the company doesn't release that data for reasons of commercial sensitivity. More returned products disposed. GoPublic heard from more than a half a dozen others who said they too were frustrated by Amazon's policy of disposing return items before a dispute was resolved. Alan Papernick of St. Davis, Ontario ordered a $280 Citizen watch last April, but it was difficult to read the black hands on his black face, so he sent it back. Amazon repeatedly told Papernick he had sent back an older model watch, which had then discarded, and asked him to return the correct item. If I was scamming them, then let them send the item back to me. That item back to me, he said. Getting rid of it was a weird business practice, to say the least. He threatened to sue for $10,000 and received a full refund the next day. Amazon did not answer when GoPublic asked whether all outgoing packages are individually inspected to confirm the contents. But every return item is carefully inspected to accurately determine its condition, according to Basapa, the spokesperson. Other customers like Justin Talbert of Ottawa said that they will never again order from Amazon after similar frustrating experiences. Yikes! Mark Gordon shares a tip to give consumers the upper hand when opening an Amazon package. He spent about $700 ordering RAM for his computer last April, but says his package had been opened and was missing half the order. When he sent it back, Amazon complained it was missing components. It ended up resending the full order, but the issue is still not resolved. Now they're saying that they will charge me for another order because, in their view, they've sent two, said Tabbert. Make an unboxing video. Gordon says Amazon's tactic of insisting a customer return an item they say that they don't have is designed to put the onus back on the customers to fix the issue. The problem is it doesn't work, said Gordon. You just end up with a really irate customer who feels that they've been taken advantage of, misled, or screwed over. He says anyone worried about not being able to get a refund if an online order has problems should make an unboxing video, have someone grab their phone and film when the package is opened. If it's exactly what they ordered, great. They can delete the video, said Gordon. If it's in fact something that's been substituted or fake or fraudulent, well, it's right there in the video. There's no denying it. As for Matthew Legault, the high school grad is happy to get his computer is up and running. He uses it to play games with friends and is learning how to write computer code. His father says the Amazon dispute has taught him something too. This whole experience has really motivated me to shop local again, said Francois. Amazon has lost a lot of business from US, or a lot of business from us. Rather, that's it. I meant to say us instead of US. Oops, but that's a mistake I made. Anyway, Amazon, this is very pathetic. Like, it's pathetic of this to happen at all to anybody, no matter if you're in Canada or US or no matter what country you're in. It is very pathetic to have this happen on Amazon's behalf. Like, I don't know what was someone thinking, but a fake graphics card got shipped out filled with a putty-like substance to provide weight is what caused trouble. So, ouch. Well, that's it. I mean, Amazon's lost business from this particular family and other people due to what's going on. So, William Armstrong signing out. I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And Amazon, fix the issues, please.